After question after question.
Actually, to be clear, we had a guest speaker come in, Connor Burns. He's one of the multiple guys to run 4 minutes, faster than 4 minutes in the mile this year. So pretty special opportunity to get to talk to him and ask some questions. And one person to lead the charge in asking some of the stranger questions was one Connor Lovelace.
That's kind of obvious.
Yeah, here, actually.
That's kind of obvious. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so typical camp time or summer camp game is capture the flag, which we played a couple rounds of. Got a lot of heated, some debates about what was fair and unfair, but nonetheless, like some teams or some players, they knew how to play the game. And this player in particular had several flag collections. That would be Anders Hagen, flag collector.
And this is Annika. So clap it up.
All right, so I was in charge of the girls this week, and my first award, we did a very fun whitewater rafting trip on the McKenzie River, and the water was ice cold, probably around 40 degrees, and on the rafting trip, we got splashed a lot, and someone in particular was very famous for not wanting to get
My hair wet, yes, I know.
and every time she did, everyone laughed, and she might have been targeted a bit, but she made it through the trip, and she did great this week. But the H2 No Award goes to Piper Richmond.
All right, so we had a pretty popular show this week. What was it called?
Raising
Neon.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Yeah,
But
You were watching something else.
in the dining hall, we had Raising Dion playing, and it was non-stop. So at one point, I think the remote got lost somehow. We couldn't find it, and there's one person that kept coming up and trying to figure out where it was. And so for Eric, we have the Where's the Remote Award.
Where's Eric? Right there. Oh, there.
Hey, it's a good show though. It's a good show.
And the remote's taped on the back. So this week we had some great outfits at camp. Always coming with a good running attire. You got colorful shorts, all that. I think a really important piece to the running look is great accessories. And one kid this week was just always decked out every day. Calf socks, headband, watch, bracelet. So Michael Vance gets the accessorizer award. As you can see.
What did you do?
Calf socks and all. He's so obsessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll take that later. Okay.
No, go for it.
Yesterday was their big long run. A lot of kids got to push themselves farther than they've gone before. One camper in particular was very happy with the way that their long run turned out. They came back ecstatic, having run the best 10 miles in their whole life, maybe even the only 10 miles in their whole life. So the 10-piece award to Taylor.
Yeah.
A combination.
Oh yeah, this
Mostly
is
Evan. Largely Evan.
The best drawings are done by Evan. The worst drawings are done by everyone else.
All right. So it was a pleasure this week getting to know this camper. She made me laugh a lot, and not only was she an amazing swimmer, she in every game was just super competitive, taking it on with the guys. Even this morning, she was very competitive with the guys when it came to this is good to have. It's good to have fearless nature.
Oh, by the way, she lost that, right?
No.
Yeah, she lost.
She won that water fight.
You look like you jumped in. We chased you guys out of the place. It was
Anyway,
so not fair on you.
not only was she great at all the games at camp, she was outstanding at all the runs we did. Super impressed, but most of all, she was the best s'more maker, and she worked that s'more station amazingly. So, Sarah, here you go.
All right, and so as Caleb was saying earlier, we had Connor Burns come to camp, and some of us got to play ping pong with him because he is a self-proclaimed ping pong prodigy. I think it's in his Instagram bio, or at least it was before he played our camper Tejas, who showed him who the true prodigy was. What was it, 21-7?
Yeah. It was hard to watch.
Yeah, that kid better stick to running because his future's not in ping pong. But for Tejas, we have the Ping Ping Prodigy Award. It's the Ping Ping. After Tejas beat Connor in that game, Tejas had to switch his Instagram bio. And he had a little typo, and he became the Ping Ping Prodigy.
All right, this next award goes to a camper who really just went above and beyond when it comes to the idea of running camp. Obviously, we have these beautiful trails out here that we would try to go to every day and get some good runs in. But there's also a treadmill in the Great Hall, and just as you parents may know, your kids have a lot of energy, so we like to let them kind of run it off, even if they still have a bit left after the runs. And so, for the Treadmill Award, he was watching this, like, run on the treadmill even while watching the Raising Dion show we were talking about. At any point, just you'd hear the treadmill bounce and just. So Sam Schoonover gets the Treadmill Award. I think he might have broken it.
No, someone unplugged it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, this person could receive several awards. Thank you. But we thought this one in particular. Campers aren't supposed to be on their phones, but they're slick and they're resilient. They will get on their phones whenever possible. And one person in particular had a favorite app. They were very proud of their Snapchatting abilities towards people. So we thought only appropriate to give Seth the Snapchat Award.
No surprise, no surprise.
Keep it up.
For this camper, he was always calm, cool, and collected. Even on a day like today where it's hot, you're racing, and you might be so calm and collected that you do an extra lap or two. But we've got the laid back award for Lucas. Always got the shades on.
Good job.
So this we did. We did a lot of other activities, and I think we can all agree that everyone's favorite activity besides running was ultimate tag. We played many games of ultimate tag, and some of those games lasted for 2 hours, more than 2 hours, but we had one winner, and she was very sneaky with how she tagged people. And we are giving the Silent but Deadly Award to Kylie. But won the whole game out of the 2 hours of ultimate tag we played, so congrats, Kylie.
Next up, this award really exemplifies loyalty. It just shows how committed one person can be to the bonds that they make at camp here. And like Annika just said, when we were playing Ultimate Tag, very frequently, bonds were made and bonds were broken. Trust was defied. But one camper that stuck out, who really stuck to their commitments, was Connor Winters. He stuck to his commitments.
Eric, stand up.
Yeah.
Connor and Eric joined at the hip.
They made a pact. They made a pact to work together and get as many as they could. So Connor Winters gets the Minion Award.
I have only seen a little bit of Raising Dion. A lot of it was on TV this week because a couple kids really just loved that show, and hopefully they can tell you what was so interesting about it. I'm sure you will watch the season finale with them later this week, probably tonight. They're that far in. But one kid in particular, I think, logged the most hours of Raising Dion, and so the Raising Ben Award goes to Ben.
He exemplified coolness and just, going with the flow. Always got something funny to say. Always quick-witted and whatnot. Just calm, cool, and collected. Just like a cup of ice water. So, Salah gets the Coleslaw Award. Coleslaw.
You took too much study last night.
Yeah, ice in the face.
We got them all?
Good. Everyone got an award?
A set of competitions, and one of them was a plank competition, right? And so, I can't remember, almost 10 minutes. It was a tightly fought battle between Nolan and Eric.
I think 9 minutes and 39 seconds.
Yeah, just under that 10-minute barrier. But for Nolan, he was our champion, and we have the Plank King Award for Nolan. So, we'll invite you to take We could have kept going.
Stand up,
Let's
stand
do
up.
it. Yeah.
We'll get it to you.
A couple of outstanding athletes, but even better people. And again, clap up for Annika. This is my brother Alex. We don't need to clap for him. No, we appreciate what Alex did. Thank you to Caleb. Of course, Max for keeping us safe. And then, where is he with the oh, there he is. Dan the man. Putting it all together. Really gets everything set up, does it all. And finds time to get pictures of it all as well.
What?
I beat you. Still got time, Tejas, don't worry.
Alright, let's go.
But really, more than anything, I hope that you all were able to make some connections with each other. I know a few of you go to school together. But, in the future, if you ever see each other at a meet, you're able to hang out, say what's up. Because more than any sort of activation drills, more than anything else, you're going to remember, those. You're going to remember getting sprayed with water in the pool, throwing water balloons at each other, just hanging out.
Getting shoved in the pool.
Coleslaw.
Getting shoved in the pool. So a big thank you to all of you for making this week a blast. So y'all did great.